to another episode of How I Got Over My Instagram Girlfriend, where today we're talking about the hookup culture. Should men actually go ahead and enjoy the hookup culture? My answer is absolutely. And here are 4 reasons why. Number 1, you get the opportunity to see what type of women are actually out there. When you're recovering from a relationship, the hardest thing there is to do is get back out there and start dating again. It's hard to do, but when you are doing this, the number 1 reason why you want to do this is because you want to be able to see, 1, is this a woman that you can date, a woman you can spoil? Most importantly, is this a woman to avoid? And then you'll be very surprised and shocked to see that there's very few women who are actually marriage material. But you gotta go through the ringer. You gotta listen to different women like this.
Get your nails done, get your things done. Because Caribbeans, at least me, Dominican, Puerto Rican, we are like that. We like to cater to our women. Here, baby, get pretty for me. Buy something for me. I want you to wear this color. I want you this. Yeah. When you don't do that, you just be like, just pull up. I don't like to give money to bitches. I don't know. When I see you in person, broke. Well, I don't want no, stingy. Fuck you. Because I'm dating. I'm single. And I don't give a fuck if you're fat, if you're ugly, whatever. I fall in love with money. You give me money, I just love you, puppy.
Now, number 2. Wait. Before we get to that, I need you guys to do me a huge favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and then share this video, because here, this channel has the power to help somebody get through a breakup or to continue to move on, because now that you're out of that relationship, you have to recreate yourself. So let's get back to the video. My number 2 reason is we have all been sold this myth that there is a such thing as a happy housewife. Well, maybe there was, or maybe there is, but that is a very, very, very small percentage of the women on this planet. Why? Because they're going to get bored being at home. I mean, think about it. You would get bored if you were at home all the time with everything taken care of. You would get bored. And here are 2 stories. One has to do with one of my friends, and then the other one has to do with me. So my friend, who is now divorced, one of the reasons why he got a divorce was because he was with a woman who tried to pass off 2 sons as his. Now, he really didn't question it until he heard her homegirl say, "She's my wingman." That stirred a red flag to him. Now, let me go ahead and give you guys a fun fact. He's black, she's Mexican. When I saw the children, I said to him, "Are you sure those are yours? Because they don't look mixed at all, like not even a little bit." But he wanted children so bad that he believed these were his until he heard her homegirl say she's her wingman. Now, once he found out she was the wingman on girls' nights out, on girls' trips. You know, those things that us men always talk about. Now, it's significant because she brought home babies from another man. Later on, he did find out who the man was, and, anyway. I had to tell him, like, "Man, you're a better man than me." I don't know how I would have reacted and responded to that, but all he really did was get himself divorced from that woman and moved on. He actually got a paternity test done where he found out there was a 0 chance that he was the father of both of these boys that he desperately wanted. Now, here's the situation with me. So I go to a party, and there's this woman there who is eyeballing. Like, she is in my eyes, she's flirting with me. She's making sure that I see her looking at me. Like, she's making sure, like, this is clear, right? So I'm like, damn, this girl's kind of aggressive, I know what type of woman this is. So I go to my girl at the time, and I tell her, I'm like, man, she's kind of aggressive. She's like, oh, no, don't worry about her. She's just like that. I'm like, then come to find out, she's married. The guy she's married to, well, guess what? She's the housewife. She gets to stay at home while the man goes out and work. And you guys say, "Oh, that's great. Clap him up. That's great, right?" Wrong, because she cheats on this man. And I recognized it just off of our interaction without me knowing anything about her, without me knowing her name, without me knowing she was married, without me knowing anything about this chick. I was able to say, damn, that's crazy, because the energy that she gives off is that of a woman who's going to go out and get the intimacy that she actually desires. So, with that being said, I hate to break it to you, man, but there really is no such thing as a housewife. Now, if you do have a housewife, you must understand why this woman is going to get bored. Number one, when you come home from work, are you still going to cater to her? Does she have to cater to you? Right? Because now she'd have been cooking, she'd have been cleaning, and this is all assuming that, you know, these are things that she's doing. Is she going to be happy when you walk through the door, or is she expecting you to be happy when you walk through the door? See, those two things matter. Who's going to be happy to see who? Remember, I told you guys this. The myth that there is a housewife is one that's going to continuously frustrate you. Number three, this is the best time in history to enjoy the hookup culture because women have been sexually liberated. That means they're going to live their best life. Now, what that really means is they're about to experience a bunch of traumas because now they're going to deal with men they probably would never deal with, and they're going to be with men for a night or two, maybe even a month, that they would never be with.
I don't have a boyfriend and I don't want it, and if I want one I could have 4 or 5 of them if I want.
So now they're going to be constantly measuring that guy up to this guy and this guy up to that guy, but the issue is always going to be, did you even want that guy in the first place? Probably not. Go ahead and get your side hustle on. There's a lot of different ways to make money nowadays. You can go sell pallets, you can sell products on eBay and offer up. You can DoorDash, or you can actually do like medical drop-off deliveries. Like, there's a lot of different things that you can do to make side money, in some cases actually just make a living for yourself. Now, this will put you in position to at least be able to take that woman out on a date, or at least, you know, grease her palms. Because when we have girls who are very into OnlyFans, they don't even care what you look like.
Get your nails done, get your things done. Because Caribbeans, at least me, Dominican, Puerto Rican, we're like that. We like to cater to our women. Here, baby, get pretty for me. Buy something for me. I want you to wear this color. I want you this. Yeah. When you don't do that, you just be like, just pull up. I don't like to give money to bitches. I don't know. When I see you in person, broke. Well, I don't want no, stingy. Fuck you. Because I'm dating. I'm single. And I don't give a fuck if you're fat, if you're ugly, whatever. I fall in love with money. You give me money, I just love you, puppy.
Therefore, how can they care about you? They don't even care what you look like. They only care about your ability to give them money. So you gotta ask yourself the question, where does she fit? Is she a wife? Is she a companion? Is she a gold digger? Is she a fun girl? These are things you must learn and understand, and you're only going to learn those things when you put yourself out there. Number 4, you have to build your confidence. Every woman wants a confident man. When you become confident as a man, you automatically become a protector and a provider, because your confidence is up, because your money is up. Now you know that there's things that you can actually do. You no longer have to worry about this or not having that or not being able to go here, or the questions start to become, how can we afford that? How can I afford that? And again, if you have a woman who talks like this,
because I'm dating, I'm single, and I don't give a fuck if you're fat, if you're ugly, whatever. I fall in love with money. You give me money, I just love you, puppy.
So as you guys are building yourself up, talking to these different women, seeing what type of women they are, you're going to notice that there is a very small percentage that are actually marriage minded. And what I mean by that is, you have some women who will actually cut off everything that will distract her from being the wife that she wants to be. But then you have the women or the followers who will do everything they can not to be a wife. Think about it. A woman who's constantly going on girls' nights out, They don't want you to go on guys' nights out. How's that gonna work? 15 years, 10 years down the line. And I'm talking about excessively being done 4 times a month. That's a lot when you're in a relationship. But with all this being said, my message to everyone is live life in abundance. Be as happy as you possibly can and turn your thoughts into things. Use your imagination. With all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.